Hi everyone! In this module we're going to go over some simple Excel formulas that you may find helpful in your grading. So go ahead and pull up a spreadsheet you'd like to work on. Now you'll notice I'll be working in the Excel Online app, but all of these tips will work just as well on your desktop app. So now I brought up a sheet that looks something very similar to what you would export from Tusk. We have 3 grade events here, all of our students here, and a score for each one of our grade events here. Now let's start with a simple average formula. So in the cell to the right of our scores, we're going to start by hitting the equal sign. Then we're going to type in average and the open parentheses sign. Now we can either go through cell by cell with a comma in between, or we can click on the cell underneath exam 1, hold down our shift key, and click on the cell underneath exam 3 and close our parentheses. Then we'll hit our enter or return button. Another easier way to do it is to simply go up here under our auto sum button, hit average, and you'll see that formula comes up once again. Hit return, and our average has been calculated for us. Now instead of having to go through row by row and type in that formula, this little box here is a tool that we can use to hover over, click, and drag that formula all the way down. So you'll see now Excel has calculated all of the averages for all of our students here. Okay, so let's say that we don't want a regular average for our scores. Let's say we want a weighted average for our scores. That's a little bit more complicated, but I'll walk you through the formula for that one as well. Again, we'll want to start with our equal sign and our open parentheses. Let's say exam 1 we wanted to be worth 10% of the grade. We'll type in 0.1, our multiplication sign, and click on the cell underneath exam 1. Close that parentheses, type in a plus sign, and another open parentheses. Let's say exam 2 is worth 40% of the grade. We'll type in 0.4, multiplication sign, and click on the cell below exam 2. Close that parentheses. Again, one last plus sign and another open parentheses. And that leaves that exam 3 will be worth half of the grade. So we'll type in 0.5, multiplication sign, and the cell underneath exam 3. Go ahead and close that parentheses and click enter or return. You'll see this has now calculated a weighted average based on those weights that we've given each exam. Again, you can simply click on this corner here and drag that formula all the way down, and that average will be calculated for each one of the students. Now the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to go over curving. So we'll add a curve column here. And let's see, our highest score was about a 98. So let's give everyone a 2-point curve. How we'll do that is, again, type in that equal sign, click on this weighted average column cell here, and then simply type +2 and hit enter or return. That has added this curve on for us, and again, quick and easy, click, drag, and everyone's score has been calculated. Now, as always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact Jennifer or Sarah, or come up and visit us on the 15th floor.